today I'm going to be doing a Raylib tutorial, specifically with the Zig bindings. Of course, this is a general Raylib tutorial really, so you can do this with your C, your C++, your Python, your whatever you name it, whatever on the sun that you want to mess with. This is going to be how to make Pong. I don't want to waste your time, and I don't want to waste mine either, so let's jump into it. Obviously, you can find me at github.com/ZacharyRSmith. This is where the repository will be for the entire source code. You also may check the description for these links. That goes for all the links. So ziglang.org, this is where you can get your Zig if you don't already have it. I'm assuming you do. If you don't, why are you here? Regardless, download that. If you go to raylib.com and you scroll down, you'll find these language bindings. You can click on the Zig one. If for some reason that isn't actually on the Raylib site anymore, that's sad, but you can come to the link in the description. Also, another thing I'm going to quickly mention is I like to talk fast. If you don't like that, it ain't your forte, slow it down. If you don't have enough of it, speed it up. Or if you like how it is, keep it at its normal speed. I do tend to stutter and whatever a lot, so it sucks to be you. Anyways, we're going to clone this repository. If you're weird and you don't have Git for some reason, or you can't clone repositories, you can press this code button, and you can press download with download zip, and you can extract that. I'm going to clone it, because I'm a normal human being. So I'm going to cd to my temp directory real quick to clone this. You can see I already have it in my history. And now we can cd into our Raylib-Zig. Raylib-Zig has a really convenient function for setting up projects. It is called projectsetup.sh. If you're not running on a POSIX-based machine, though, obviously you can't run .sh unless you're using WSL on Linux or Windows. So I'm not going to go about how to do this on Windows, but it's pretty much just all self-explanatory. If we actually take a look at this file here, all it's doing is creating a file with all of this code, and you can do that manually. Windows users, you should be able to figure that out, despite the fact you're Windows users. If this script isn't automatically executable, just make it executable. So I'm just going to be creating a Pong Tut tutorial. Pong Tut for Pong tutorial. Alright, so after we do that, boom, we're going to have a new file called Pong Tut. And I'm going to move this, I'm going to move this out to my projects folder. Project Zig Pong Tut. Yes, okay. So let's cd into that now. Projects.zig.pong tut. Alright. Let's take a quick overview of the files here. So we have our builds Zig and our build Zig Zion. I'm going to assume you know what these are. If you don't, this is the package manager and this is the actual build file. I'm not going to be going over what this is and all the stuff of it. That's just not my current job. Alright, so let's jump into the source file. Here we got a main file. This is a pretty basic example. So we're going to go ahead and compile this, and we're going to see if it works. If it works, we'll call it good. So I'm going to do zig build run here. This actually builds and then runs the executable all in one for me, instead of building it, then running it in the actual zig out file, or directory. So we'll sit here and wait. We can twiddle our thumbs. It typically doesn't take this long as the first compile. And here we are. We have our first window. As says, congrats, you have created your first window. All right, cool. This is where I'm going to end this first tutorial, or the first video in this tutorial series. And hop out to the next one. The next one, we're going to actually be setting up some stuff. Cool.